Hello and welcome to the red carpet of TwinFest 2023 live from Ibom Hall grounds. My name is Beto O'Brien. The beautiful initiative known as TwinFest was put together by the progenitor, Ambassador of Young E. Akpan, who thought it wise for an international day to be dedicated in a year to twins or children born of multiple birth. Well, this year the event is live and it focuses on drawing the best minds and intellects to Uyo, the Akwa Ibom state capital, to dialogue on ways to converse for an international day for twins or children of multiple birth. We'll be meeting some of the dignitaries who will be gracing the red carpet in a bit to tell us what they think about this initiative and how we can begin to tinker away for an international dialogue as it surrounds the TwinFest as its inaugural session is ready to kick off. Stay with me, I'll be right back to bring you faces and voices from the red carpet, TwinFest 2023, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. All right, guys, welcome and thanks for staying with us. We're still live at the red carpet from TwinFest 2023. And now I have joining me Mr. Bisong, who is here representing the Honorable Minister of Tourism. Compliments of the season to you, Mr. Bisong.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I'd like to get your thoughts on today's event, TwinFest 2023, the inaugural session. What would you say about this idea?
The idea is profoundly important in the sense that it marks the abolition of the killing of twins. It was championed by a Scottish missionary, Mary Slessor. It shows that Nigeria has come a long way. We are no longer barbaric. We have ended the infamous practice of killing of twins. And I call on the whole country to also stop other unholy traditional practices, harmful traditional practices, like female genital mutilation, seclusion of widows. If these things are done, I think Nigeria will be a tourism destination to reckon with.
Talking about a tourism destination, this is the inaugural session. How would you like to see TwinFest 2024 become something on the annual calendar, especially in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State?
Yes, I want to see much publicity. I want to see twins from all over the world attend this, the fourth edition of this program come 2024, so that a lot of tourists will come and explore their roots. Some Nigerians are there all over the world. They don't know that they have a loving and beautiful place like Akwa Ibom. So I call on them to come and visit home and invest in the tourism sector.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Bisong. Do enjoy your holiday.
You're welcome.
I did tell you that TwinFest Beyond the Festivity is also an intellectual conversation. Joining me now is a professor of criminology, Professor Anyekan Brown. Compliments of the season to you, sir.
Thanks a million and more times. Same to you.
Well, I would like to get your thoughts on today's events, owing to the fact that it has marked the end to a barbaric practice, more so one that is criminal, and it's your field of study.
Well, it's nice to have this be. It couldn't have been possible if those who were informed never had the idea that we were that barbaric. And beyond the ideas, they were passionate enough to invest in having to stem the tide and rescript the narrative. So far, so good. We must pay credence to Mary Slessor and those who sponsored her and her tenacity and sagacity towards ensuring that we were exposed to the fact that that was untoward, that was unnecessary, that was avoidable, and of course, by today, we know that's criminal. And we trust that yes, we had gone beyond that, the idea of discriminating against twins and their mothers. Yes, still we have some other aspects of life where people have the prejudice of taking it against the rest in the context of discrimination. We trust that beyond here, we take at those other items towards making the society a better place. And if you ask me, that's the basis for development.
Now I'm talking about Mary Slessor of blessed memory. The Mary Slessor House is here domiciled in Akwa Ibom State. What does this do for the tourism potential of Akwa Ibom State?
Well, essentially, those who drive the tourism sector here may have been sleeping giant. I'm not accusing them. It's just a fair idea of what has been. I mean, matters like that are rich contents in history should be utilized by those who drive a tourism industry to ensure that many more people across the globe are aware of this and they come visiting. But get to know, as they desire to come visiting, let them see things that are spectacular enough and let that safety be guaranteed. Let something interesting be around there, and then we keep sustaining the story behind such a history.
Lastly, on the advocacy for an international day to commemorate twins and multiple birth children, what do you say to this?
Well, it's nice that globally we've had a day like this, and so I salute them and I appreciate those who have organized this, not to make Akwa Ibom be left out of it. And now that we are part of it, I encourage all and sundry, everyone that is a player in the state, religious leaders, opinion molders, traditional leaders, politicians, teachers, and all of them. They get to know that the key thing is education, and education is the key to unlocking the locked potentials of persons, their dreams and their aspirations. By the time we unlock these potentials, we get to realize that those we've discriminated against have capacities to add value to our steps towards development.
Thank you very much. Enjoy your holiday, sir.
Thanks, and same to you.
What's live on the red carpet from the Ibom Hall grounds, venue for the inaugural session of TwinFest 2023. And joining me now is a representative from the National Lottery Commission. And guess why? One of the events on the lineup for today's event is a raffle draw. Make welcome now Wilson Dambo, the Assistant Director, Licensing and Operation, National Lottery Regulatory Commission. Compliments of the season to you, sir.
Compliments of the season to you too.
How do you feel about today's event?
Wow. Great. And I'm happy to be here to witness the celebration of the birth of Mary Celeste.
And now on to today's events. There's going to be a raffle draw conducted with multiple winners who are going to be benefiting. What does this do for the National Lottery Regulatory Commission?
Okay, firstly, I just want to say that the National Lottery Regulatory Commission is a federal government establishment that came into law in 2005 for the purpose of regulating the business of lottery. Now, lottery is what? It is a means of raising funds for the government. Now, you have different kinds of lottery. You have the promotional lottery, of which the Mary Celeste event is part of it, the promotional lottery. Okay, you have the call lottery, which is you have the sport betting, the call lottery. The call lottery has to do with call lottery. Okay, we are an operator. Is just is business. It's not just about lottery. Then where you have the promotional lottery that has to do with this event now, it's a lottery that comes as a result of an event. When there's an event, okay, and they want to give out a prize, you know, for the purpose of transparency, because you have few prizes to give out, you now conduct a raffle, of which this event, you know, brings about a raffle draw for promotion of this Mary Celeste.
So I'll take it that your presence here means we're going to have a free and fair lottery.
Yes. In an event where a representative of the National Lottery Regulatory Commission is not there, in a raffle draw, that raffle draw is illegal. But for the fact that a representative of the National Lottery Regulatory Commission is here, it's legal.
Well, this speaks to the credence of TwinFest 2023, thanks to the international sponsors, the government of Akwa Ibom State, MultiChoice Nigeria, the National Lottery Regulatory Commission, and not forgetting Ken Duo, amongst other sponsors. Stay with us, we'll be right back to take more faces and voices from TwinFest 2023. Now more are familiar faces and voices joining us on the red carpet, and with me now I have the international president of the ITAM Old Boys Association, who is a friend to the convener and progenitor on the day. I'm talking about none other than Obotobot. Compliments of the season, sir.
Thank you.
You're looking very smart. Now, very much you came out here to support a man who you have seen grow and develop into a progenitor of what is now known as TwinFest 2023. How does this make you feel about an old friend?
Excited. I feel excited because also coming from the roots of ITAM Secondary School, we feel excited that somebody from our alma mater is showcasing this in the States and all over the world.
And now to children who are born of multiple birth and the stigma that they have faced up until the intervention of Mary Celeste, on the clamor for this to become an international observance year in, year out, what would you say to this?
I think by all indication, they should be excited, they'll be happy. Sense of freedom, no more stigmatization, right? Because number one, if she did not do that, they wouldn't be alive today. So being alive and being celebrated is something worth doing and worth remembering.
Well, it's a season of celebration. Let's get your Christmas message to children of multiple births and their mothers.
I want to say that there is no discrimination for anybody. Live your life and make every time useful.
Live your life and make every time useful. Words from Obotobo, the international president of Itham Secondary School. Stay with me. When we come back, we'll be joined by more colorful faces representing the 7 continents of the world who are lending their voice to the advocacy for an international holiday for twins and children of multiple births. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, among sponsors and partners for today's events, the Chambers of Commerce and Industry is ably represented with a representative from Akwa Ibom State who happens to also be the Vice President of SMEs in Uyo. Her name is Mrs. Susan Okwabasi. Compliments of the season to you, ma.
Same to you. Thank you very much for having me here.
I must indeed act, you're looking very festive.
Thank you. It's Christmas season, so we should celebrate.
All right, we're also celebrating Twin Fest 2023. What's your message to the world on an occasion like this?
I'll just say, wow. You know, in the past, even in my village, at least I have people that I heard had twins, but we didn't get to see the twins because something must have happened to them. And even the women, we still have up till now some farmlands that those my particular aunties cannot get into. Why? Because they had twins. So this is a very welcome event. That Mary Slessor was able to stop the killing of twins is something that should be celebrated worldwide. And we thank God that it's happening here in Akwa Ibom State, where this particular obnoxious event used to happen. We thank God that we're celebrating Twin Fest. We thank God for Kenduo Limited for bringing this to bear even in these times.
And finally, would like to get your Christmas message at a point like this.
I would say all the twins in the world, Merry Christmas. All people of multiple births, Merry Christmas. Akwa Ibom citizens, Nigerians, the entire world, Merry Christmas. Enjoy yourself. It is a time of complete inclusion. No more discrimination. Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much. The words are no more discrimination. Everyone is to be treated fairly and squarely. And now on to more activities. Greeting our lineup today. Do well to stay with us. Joining me now is Mrs. Ntianse Olaoye, who is the Zonal Coordinator, Nigerian Tourism Development Authority, NTDC. Compliments of NTDA. Yes, here representing the DG, I hope. Compliments of the season to you, ma.
Same to you.
How does it feel to be in Akwa Ibom at this point? You're from here, but today is different because it's Twin Fest 2023.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to be here because once in a while I do attend the festival, the Twin Festival. That's not the first time. I have been attending before, so it's a pleasure to be here today.
Now, speaking to our tourism potentials, we have the Mary Slessor House here in Akwa Ibom. And for the rest of the world who know the effort she played in stopping the killing of twins, but have never visited that monumental structure in Akwa Ibom, what are your comments to them today?
Well, I think I want to encourage everyone because Mary Slessor did so much, you know, stopping the twins. That's why, you know, in 2021, the Nigerian Tourism Development Authority, you know, wanted to underscore her effort, and so we endorsed the celebration of those more important events, so that we will be, you know, commemorating every year what Mary Slessor did to the twins, to Akwa Ibom, Cross River State, who were really affected. So that is what we saw. If you have not visited there before, you need to have a visit of that place. Because in 2017, I hosted the World Tourism there in Mary Slessor, you know, the tomb. That is where we celebrated the 2017 World Tourism Day to commemorate, you know, the Mary Slessor, you know, what she did.
Now we have a lot of monuments. You have immortalization of Mary Slessor. You go to some parts of Nigeria, there are roads named after her, roundabouts named after her. In coming up with more persons who are lending their voices to this advocacy, what do you think can be done so that they also have their names and contributions marked in the pages of history?
Yeah, well, it's a good thing to do. And we are looking for people and states, all the countries of the world who can, remember what this woman did. It was a great, achievement. So more roads should be created to her, to her honor. More houses should be built, to her honor. She deserves it. And so it's a good thing.
Now, I'm talking about the contribution of great women like yourself. She was a woman and you are a woman. For more women who are usually the mothers who birth these children, what's your Christmas message to them?
My Christmas message to them is that they should be a good mother, just like Mary Slessor was. He showed a good example. That is, when we talk about the virtuous woman in the Bible, that is how every woman, birthing those children should be. Like me, I am an advocacy of what Mary Slessor did, and I will continue to tell every mother to, learn from Mary Slessor. It was a good thing, so it is worth emulation.
Thank you for gracing the red carpet and compliments of the season. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're still live on the red carpet from TwinFest 2023, live at the Ibom Hall grounds, and now joining me is the progenitor of this event, talking about none other than Ambassador of Young E. Akpan. Compliments of the season to you, sir.
Thank you very much.
You're looking very dapper, I must add.
Well, that's exactly for the celebration.
Well, I'd like to know what informed the choice of Uyo for the hosting of this inaugural session of TwinFest.
Yeah, the truth is that Mary Slessor died in Akwa Ibom, was buried in Akwa Ibom, and because she stopped the killing of twins in Akwa Ibom, then of course there's no other better place than Akwa Ibom.
Now, it's now beyond even Akwa Ibom and Nigeria. It's a global conversation, one for which there are other nations of the world where such harmful practices still have a root in. What would you say on this advocacy for an international observance to end discrimination against children of multiple birth?
Yeah, not quite long ago, AIT did a documentary of this harmful activity still going on in some parts of Nigeria, and no less a place than the Federal Capital Territory of Nigeria, the seat of Nigerian government. And that was 2021, that documentary was done. So even in the 21st century, they are still killing twins. And so we are now saying, so that twins will not become endangered species, we are now saying, because United Nations position is that there should be no discrimination against anybody because of circumstance of birth. Twins should not be discriminated against anymore.
Now, on having a day set aside annually to commemorate it and have twins like we see gathered here today, how important is this, and what does this do for the conversation?
Now, we are looking at a situation where, okay, the albinos, for instance, they have a day. So we are looking for a situation where there will be a declaration by the United Nations to have an international day for the twins. And there will be no better date than 2nd of December, the birthday of Mary Slessor, the lady that is globally acknowledged as the one that stopped the killing of twins in Nigeria.
And finally, I'd like to get your Christmas wishes to mothers who birth these children and children who are also born in multiple birth circumstances.
Well, twins are supposed to be, a birth of a child rather, is supposed to be a blessing. When it is 2, of course, double blessing it is. 3, triple blessing. So to all the mothers of twins, triplets, quadruplets, or just any number, I say compliments of the season and best wishes.
Well, best wishes to you as well. Thank you for coming up with this event. We appreciate you. All right, we're still live on the red carpet, and at this point, we're meeting more sponsors and partners. MultiChoice Nigeria, DSTV Nigeria, and standing next to me is a representative from this beautiful brand that has brought a smile to the faces of many persons, especially those who love to watch TV at the festive period. Let's meet you, sir.
All right, thank you so much. My name is Ubong Basi. I'm the area sales manager for MultiChoice Akwa Ibom State. So nice to meet you.
And when you talk about sales, I'm very particular and I'm interested in finding out how prolific it has been doing business in Akwa Ibom. How many MultiChoice subscribers, GoTV and DSTV, do we have in Uyo? Do you have that statistics?
Okay, it's within a range because, it fluctuates from month to month, you understand. But an average of 40% of the population of Akwa Ibom State view and enjoy our content, as our subscribers, as from every month we have new people coming in buying GoTV or DSTV, and also we have those reconnecting, subscribing from what they've bought before.
Now, I'm talking about subscribing is just one side of the cake. The other side is, as a content provider, Uyo has become a hub year in, year out, especially at Christmas, where they give you the Ibom Christmas Carol and other festivals to line up their events. Today, we're here at the Twin Fest 2023. And what does this speak to the creativity of Akwa Ibom people?
Okay, I would say it's such a beautiful one. Why would I say so? Here in Akwa Ibom, we realize that we see a lot of creative minds, a lot of creative activities happening. The last time we had the first time the Christmas Carol happened here, it was the largest, it gained the world recognition of the largest choir, putting that together in the world. We had so much, choir members coming in. I think it was 999, right? So that's the largest congregation of choir. So Akwa Ibom has become one state to be reckoned with a lot of productivity, a lot of uniqueness. People try new things. Of recent, the lady who did the Guinness World Record, you remember the chef Hilda Bassi. She's from Akwa Ibom. So we are a unique set of people that are doing a lot of amazing things out there, and MultiChoice is glad to be part of what Akwa Ibom is doing.
So what's MultiChoice's Christmas message to subscribers, content creators, and amazing minds in Akwa Ibom this Christmas?
Okay, thank you. To Akwa Ibomites, to everybody out there, we have so much for you. There's so much. If you know MultiChoice, you know that we're content minded. We have a lot of content outlined for our customers, from football to the various children channels to movies to series. A lot. And even if you look at African Magic, we're beginning to have a lot of local content like Slum King, a lot of beautiful content for everybody out there to enjoy. So we're saying that this Christmas we are ready for you. We are packed with entertainment for you to enjoy. So when you're at home, you're not bored. You understand? A lot of beautiful content for our viewers out there. And we say we love you. Thank you for subscribing to what we do. Thank you for being a part of MultiChoice, our customers, our friends, and thank you, Twin Fest. God bless you.
Well, God bless you all, and thank you for being a part of the red carpet. We're heading to the main event ground where we'll bring you all the lineup and beautiful itineraries as scheduled on the program of event for today, Twin Fest 2023. My name is Beto Bryan. Thank you for being a part of the red carpet, and keep watching ADBN TV as we continue to keep you up to speed on Event 360. And ladies and gentlemen, we're still live from Ibom Hall Grounds, venue for Twin Fest 2023. And right beside me are representatives from the 7 continents of the world. And if you take a close look at those to my left, they're indeed fine gentlemen who are also of multiple bets. Twin brothers, let's meet you, sir.
My name is Isaiah Eki from Australia.
Mr. May Isaiah Eki from Asia.
And to my right, a beautiful twin bird too.
Twin Juliana Peter from South America. I'm twin Christina Peter from North America.
Well, the 7 continents of the world are also lending their voice to the international dialogue as it advocates for an international day for the observance of children born of multiple birth and the need for discrimination against such a group to end. Well, more voices and more